Okay. All right. And we're giving Scrappy about 30 seconds here. All right. 13.5 pan car, guys. I got 3 out here. I need one more at least. One more. Looking for. Looking for John. Is John in the house? Or a volunteer? Yep. Yeah, right in the middle. Thanks, Jeff. All right, guys. Let's give Scrappy a lap here.
Corey
Scrappy
Bosworth.
Riggin.
We are live. Corey Bosworth. We
All
are
right, guys,
live.
let's go ahead and grid them up. Paulie on the point. Andrew starting right behind him in the 2. Scrappy in the 3. Davy Jones in the 4. All right, guys. I got Marcel's. I got drivers. I got a grid. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie, Scrappy Riggin, and Andrew Kotrick.
All right, guys. Paulie leading them around. Scrappy in the 2. Andrew in the 3. Davy Jones in the 4. All right, Paulie, Scrappy, Andrew. Scrappy only 2.9 behind Paulie. Paulie keeping that card nice and consistent.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Polly, Scrappy Riggin, and Andrew Kodrick.
I don't hear a lot of crashing. That's good. This is like the best four-tech race you boys have ever had. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, guys. 3 in, 2 to go.
2 minutes left. The top drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Scrappy Riggin, and Andrew Kodrick.
Polly leading them around. Out there dominating this race. Scrappy 6.8 behind him. Andrew 13 seconds behind Scrappy. Davy Jones in the 4. All right, guys. 1 to go. 4 down, 1 to go.
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Scrappy Riggin, and Andrew Kodrick. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6,
All right.
5.
Keep them going until she
4,
says you are done.
3, 2, 1.
Once you cross the line, you will be done.
David Jones done. Andrew Kodrick done. Scrappy Riggin done. All drivers are finished.
Not bad, fellas.
Polly's
Polly's going to take the
Polly
W.
done.
Scrappy finishes in the 2. Andrew in the 3. Davy Jones in the 4. All right, guys, go and put your cars up. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 2. Spec 4 Tech Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Mike Jones, Pete St. Lawrence, Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Adam Rush, Rich Ryder.
All right, guys, just FYI, Hector did sign up for Fortech Expert, so he did his part. Nobody else signed
Hector,
up for it, though,
Sir
so
Flips a Lot, Lozano.
he has changed his opinion. Eventually, we'll
Rich
get Hector
Ryder.
into a pan car. It's just a matter of time.
Pete St. Lawrence.
A little pushy. You just got to let off in the corners a little bit. All right, looking for Mike Jones. I got you here, Adam.
Adam Rush.
You're checked in. Okay. Yep. Yeah, just run it. Do some laps. We'll give you a minute. Can you do it in like a minute? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. All right, guys, we got a racer's minute. Straightaway is open if you want to do some laps. Go ahead. Like to welcome Adam out here. Adam's first race. Yay, Adam. You the man, Adam. He's already got a fan following. Yeah. I need to figure out. All right, guys, here comes Mike Jones. All right, need some marshals out here, guys. It did not. Did you plug it in backwards? All right. All right, looking for Paulie, Andrew, Scrappy, and Davey out here in Marshall. All right, guys. Andrew, you got the middle? Thank you, sir. All right, guys, let's go and grid them up. Pete on the point. Hector starting off in the 2. Adam in the 3. Rich in the 4. All right, Adam, I got money on you, buddy. Don't mess this up. No, just kidding. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. Adam's first race. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Woohoo. That's pretty sweet, Mike. All right, guys, we got Hector out front. Hey, Mike, your transponder's reading
1
now.
minute left. The top
For some
drivers
reason,
are
I don't know
Hector,
why.
Sir Flips a lot, Lozano, Mike Jones, and Adam
Mike
Rush.
Jones in the 2, Adam in the 3, Rich in the 4, Pete in the 5. Oh, go and looks like Adam's having issues. All right, guys. 2 in, 3 to go. 2 in, 3 to go. Hector, Mike, Rich, Adam, Pete.
2 minutes left.
That's the running
top
order.
Drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a lot, Lozano, Mike Jones, and Rich Ryder.
All right, guys. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Hector, Mike, Adam. That's your top 3. Rich right behind Adam.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a lot, Lozano, Mike Jones, and Adam Rush. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a lot, Lozano, Mike Jones, and Adam Rush.
All right, guys. 35 seconds left to go. How's the aerodynamics on that car, Rich?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
All right, keep 'em
5,
going, keep 'em going.
4, 3, 2, 1. Adam Rush done. Mike Jones done. Pete St. Lawrence
There's
done.
Pete, there's Hector,
Hector,
there's Rich.
Sir Flips a
All
lot.
right, that's the
Lozano
race.
done. All drivers are finished.
Hector's going to take it. Mike Jones in the
Ryder
2,
done.
Adam in the 3, Pete in the 4, Rich in the 5. All right, guys, go and put your cars back. Adam, podiums his first race. Good job, buddy. All right, go and put your cars back. Come right back out here in Marshall.
Up next,
Euro
number 3.
Trucks. Let's get them out
Euro
here.
Truck. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Andrew Kotrick, Cale Merritt, John Calvin.
All right, need just 3 marshals out here, guys. Should do it. Andrew, Cale, John.
John Calvin.
Yeah, just the front side walls, Rich. Yep.
Cale Merritt.
Yeah, or just go all the way up until it's flat. All right, I got Cale out here. I got John out here. Here comes Andrew.
Andrew Kotrick.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Straightaways closed, straightaways closed. Andrew starting off on the point. Cale in the 2, John in the 3. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. Oh. Good to go. All right, guys, Cale out front. That all green truck right in front of me, green and silver. Through the infield he goes.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, John Calvin, and Andrew Kotrick.
Cale, John, and Andrew. That's the running order.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, John Calvin, and Andrew Kodrick.
All right, guys. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Cale, John, Andrew. John, 17 seconds behind Cale. Andrew, only 6.3 behind John.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, John Calvin, and Andrew Kodrick.
You guys followed each other right into the wall. It's like I'm not lifting. I'm not lifting. All right, we're both going into the wall then. All right, guys, 107 left to go.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, John Calvin, and Andrew Kodrick.
All right, guys, 20 seconds. Keep going until the lady says you are done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Calvin done. Andrew Kodrick done. All drivers are finished. Cale Merritt done.
All right, guys, that's a race. Cale's going to take it. John in the 2, Andrew in the 3. All right, guys, go and put your trucks up. Come right back out here in Marshall. Race number 4. Let's get him out there.
Up next, race number 4. 17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is.
Hey, guys,
Senzo
if you
Reyes,
want to buy something,
George
can you
Foy,
buy it right now? Jared's
Blaine
about to
Shabart,
leave us. If you want to buy
Sal,
anything, buy
Throttle
it real
Master,
quick.
DeFazio. Rob Appfelbaum. Rob Appfelbaum. Blaine Shabarth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
All right, straightaway's open, guys. Straightaway's open. I would not park there. All right, need all 3 of the trucks out here in Marshall. I got Cale out here. Oh, yeah. And I need a volunteer. Okay. Andrew, can you get in the middle? Or Cale's got in the middle. Down by me, Polly.
Senzo Reyes.
All right, guys, the rumors are true. George is driving a pan car tonight. Maybe. We'll see. We're going to do 20% off that stuff, Jared.
George Foy.
You need one more? You need one more, George? Good. All right, guys. Marshall's bearing your toes. Except for Paulie. He can sit down. All right. Senzo and only Senzo is going to be going on the tone. Everybody else, wait till I call your name. Senzo, less than 5. George. Blaine. Sal. Rob. All right, guys. Everybody's on the clock. Oh, right behind you, Kale. There we go. All right, we got Sal out to an early lead. Senzo in the 2. Senzo 1.4 behind him. Blaine in the 3. 1/10 behind Senzo. There we go. Thank you, Blaine.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Blaine Shabarth.
Seems every week 17.5 pan cars getting faster and faster. All right, Sal, Blaine in the 2. Senzo 9/10 behind Blaine. Those guys are swapping back and forth. George in the 4, Rob in the 5.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
Ooh, Blaine does a little tap here. Senzo's going to... Senzo 0.3 of a second behind Blaine. Uh-oh, you done, Blaine? Oh. Kale, can you grab that pinion in the middle? You see that pinion? Get it, get it, get it. There you go. Let's put it in your pocket for now. Yeah, there's still 30 minutes left in this race, Blaine.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and George Foy.
Kale's got your pinion in his pocket. All right, guys. 4:40 left to go. Sal, Senzo, George, Rob. All right, guys. 3 in, 4 to go. Actually, 4 in, 4 to go. Halfway through.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and George Foy.
Let's look at some fast laps out there. Sal throwing down an 8.7. Senzo into the 8s, 8.9. Rob, 9.1. Blaine threw down a 9 flat. George, 9.6. All right, Sal, Senzo, Rob. That's your top 3. George, only 1.1 behind Rob. Uh-oh, Sal.
Minutes 1 second. The top
Did you
drivers
lipo
are
out?
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes,
Watch the
and
straightaway,
Rob
guys.
Fellbaum.
What's up with that? Thermal? Just need to turn that thermal off. Did you forget to charge your battery? Nope. All right. Senzo to the point.
After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Senzo Reyes, George Foy, and Rob Fellbaum.
All right. Senzo out front, Rob in the 2. George right behind Rob. 0.3 of a second. George up to the 2. Rob slips down to the 3. Rob back to the 2. All right. We got George 0.7 behind Rob. Oh.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Senzo Reyes, Rob Fellbaum, and George Foy.
That's disastrous in this class. Is it done, George? Yeah. All right. 15 seconds left to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Senzo Reyes done.
Keep going, Rob. All right, that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Senzo's going to take it. Rob finishes in the 2,
done.
Georgia in 3, Sal in 4, Blaine in the 5. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars up. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up
F1
next,
cars, let's
race
get them out
number
there.
5. Formula 1. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Polly, Fireball, Polly, Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin. Jason Smith.
Was that it, Blaine? Pinion?
Jeff Benjamin.
Yep. All right, looking for Polly. Here comes Polly. All right. Jason's been fast in this class. Jeff's been pretty fast in this class. Polly's no slouch. I don't know. Anybody's race. Who's got Jason to win this one? Who's got Jeff to win this one? Man, it looks like everybody's rooting for you, Paulie. Man, woo! Paulie! You're the man, Paulie! Man, it looks like Paulie's got all the crowd out here going. Just FYI, if you're looking to get into this class, Davy Jones has a steal of a deal. It's probably priced $250 below what it should be.
Polly, Fireball, Polly.
You need one more, Paulie? You good? All right, guys. Paulie's going to be going on the tone, and only Paulie. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Paulie, less than 5. Jason. Jeff. All right, guys. Everybody's on the clock. All right, guys. Jason out front. Oh, no. Jason taps out. Here comes Jeff. Jeff to the point.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin,
I'm
and
showing
Polly,
Jeff.
Fireball,
Jason 4
Polly.
tenths back. Paulie 5 seconds behind Jason. Jason back to the point. Jeff 2 tenths behind him.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, guys. 2:45 left to go. Blaine's just driving the pinions off of his cars. All right, let's see how this changes things up.
After 2 minutes left. The top drivers are Jason Smith,
Jeff to
Benjamin,
the point.
and Polly.
Jason
Fireball,
2/10 back.
Polly.
Ooh, Jeff goes wide. Jeff leading him around. Jason 1/10 back. Oh. It's like deja vu. Didn't that just happen like 5 laps ago? All right, Jason leading him around. Jeff 2.4 back. 1:10 left to go.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
All right, guys, somebody needs to go over there and buy Davy Jones's F1 car so I don't have to do it. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, mod F1, that'd be disastrous, man. Yeah. They're kind of pushy, which makes it an interesting class. All right, guys. 15 seconds left to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, Jeff.
Jason Smith done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done.
And that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Jason's going to take the W. Jeff finishes
done.
in the 2. Paulie in the 3. Jeff finishes only 5.4 behind Jason. All right, guys. 21.5 touring car.
Race number 6. 21.5 touring. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jason Smith, George Foy, Phil Clow, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Jeff Benjamin. George Foy. Phil Clow.
All right, need some volunteers out here.
Jason
Need at
Smith.
least 3 volunteers.
Jeff Benjamin.
Right in front of me, Rich. Kale, you got the middle? Thank you, sir. Need another volunteer at the far end. At the pole. There's Andrew. Thank you, sir. All right. Yeah, everybody in that last race is in this race.
Polly, Fireball, Polly.
How old is that? How old is that body, Polly? All right, guys. If Mars start, Jason and only Jason's going to be going on the tone. Everybody else wait till they call your name. Jason, less than 5. George, Phil, Polly, and Jeff. All right, guys. Hey, everybody's on the clock. All right, we got Phil out to an early lead. Actually, Jason to the point. Phil in the 2, George in the 3, Jeff in the 4, Paulie in the 5.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, George Foy, and Phil Clow.
All right, Jason, George, Phil. Jason, George, and Phil are all, they're within a second of each other. Your top 3 within 1 second. Anybody's race. Jeff in the 4, 5.2 behind Phil. Paulie in the 5, 11 seconds behind Jeff. Your top 3 swapping back and forth still.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are George Foy, Jason Smith, and Phil Clow.
All right, guys, 3 in, 2 to go. George, Phil up to the 2. Phil only 5.6 behind George.
After 3 minutes,
Jason in the 3, 3.1 behind Phil.
George Foy, Phil Clow, and Jason Smith.
George, Phil, Jason. See you, Jared. All right, guys. All right, Phil, you got George coming up on you.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are George Foy, Phil Clow, and Jason
There
Smith.
we go. They make the swap. 50 seconds left to go. George, Phil, 9.2 back. Jason, 5 seconds behind Phil. That's an eternity in this class. All right, guys. 30 seconds left to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep 'em going, keep 'em going. Keep 'em going.
George Foy done. Phil Clow done. Jason Smith done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done. All drivers
All right,
are
guys, that's
finished.
the race. George is going to
Jeff
take
Benjamin
the W.
done.
Phil takes the 2 spot. Jason in the 3, Jeff in the 4, Paulie in the 5. Mr. Davy Jones. You mind doing this one?
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 Pan Car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Rob App Fellbaum, Blaine Shabarth, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, John Carpenter. John Carpenter. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Rob App Fellbaum.
Corey, is this IFMAR? Okay.
Corey I Ain't Got Time for That Bosworth.
All right, everybody's checked in. We'll go on the tone. Rob and Rob only will go on the tone. Oh, corner marshals. We got one. We got George. We have somebody in the middle. We need somebody in the middle. Oh, we got Jeff. Got Jeff out there. Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, Rob, you ready? Starting with Blaine. Okay, we'll go with Blaine. Okay, go on the sound of the tone. Corey, Sal, John, and Rob. 40 seconds in. Ooh, shortcut. Okay, you're good. We have Mr. Carpenter leading the bunch around. Corey in 2, Sal in 3, Blaine in 4, Rob's in the 5. This is an 8-hour race.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That Bosworth, and Blaine Shabarth.
Right now, Corey, you're about 3 seconds behind John. Sal, you're about 3 seconds behind Corey. Blaine just up. Oh, it's back and forth between Sal and Blaine for that third spot. Oh, Corey gets taken out. Watch the end of the straight. All clear. Fast lap. John, 8.051. Sal's got down an 8.595. Corey is sitting at an 3.7. Blaine,
After
you
2
got
minutes,
an 8.70
the top drivers are John
out
Carpenter,
there.
Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
So it's John, Corey, Sal, Blaine. Corey, you're sitting right about 9 seconds behind him now. Sal, you're about 2 seconds behind Corey. Oh, watch the straight. Go inside, inside, inside. Coming up on 3 down, 5 to go, 5 to go. It's still John, Sal, then Corey, then
After 3 minutes
Blaine.
left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth.
John's out there putting on a clank. Fast lap is just right at that 8.051. He's tickling around that 7 second. Oh, got caught. Corey's put down an 8.128. We're coming up on halfway through. 4 down and 4 more to go.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Sal, you're pushing about 4 seconds behind Corey. Blaine, you're about 6 seconds behind Sal. John's sitting out there in front. He's got 11 seconds over Corey. Coming up on that 3 minutes left.
After 5 minutes left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
John's on pace for a 57.801. Corey, you're on pace of a 55.8 flat. Sal, you're on pace for a 54.808. Blaine, you're on pace for a 52.8 flat. Rob, you're on pace for next week. You're coming up soon here. Hey, he races like I do. It takes me a week to catch up. Coming up to 2 minutes.
After 6 minutes left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
So right now, Blaine, you're about, oh, let's see, you're about 7 seconds behind Sal right there for that third spot. Corey's has done his pace. He's got in within 5 seconds of John. Coming up on that 1 minute left. Coming up on that 1 minute.
After
minute
7
left.
minutes 1 second, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time For That Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Yeah, he's got about 45 seconds to make up about 4 seconds. It's going to be a tough ride. So it's still John, Corey, Sal, Blaine, and Rob. Coming up on 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blaine Shabarth done. Corey I Ain't Got Time For That Bosworth done. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done.
All right.
Rob Apfelbaum done.
That's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Great job, guys.
John Carpenter
Good
done.
race.
All right, guys, give me a couple minutes here. Get round 2 sorted for us.
Up next, race number 1. Spec 4 Tech Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Adam Rush, Pete St. Lawrence, Rich Ryder, David Jones, David
All right, guys, I
Hellstrom.
will not be printing heat sheets, but race number 1, Adam, Pete, Rich, Davey, and David. You guys are going to be up here in about, let's do like 4 minutes, guys. 4-minute call. Adam, Pete, Rich, Davey, and David.
Pete St. Lawrence. David Helstern. Rich Ryder. Adam Rush. David Jones.
All right, race number 1. I got everybody checked in.
If you were in the last race, we need you out
All right,
here
guys,
to
let's go ahead and
marshal.
grade them up. Adam
Marshals,
on
marshals,
the point.
Marshals.
Pete, did you glue your sidewalls? Pete starting in the 2, Rich in the 3, Davy Jones in the 4, David in the 5. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Did you glue your sidewalls, Rich? Yeah. Okay. All right. I need Marshall's 13.5 pan car, guys. I got Sal. I got Blaine. I got John. Need 1 in the middle. I got Rob. Just go by that pole, John. The far pole. Rob's in the middle. There we go. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got some grids. We're going to go on the tone. All right, guys. Just FYI, the front door is locked. So if you guys need out or if somebody's coming in, just let me know. Oh. All right, guys. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Adam leading them around. That white and blue car. Down the straightaway he goes.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Adam Rush, Pete St. Lawrence, and David Helstern.
Is it done, Rich? Dead. Yeah, just pull it. All right, guys. 3:10 left to go. We got Pete leading them around. Pete, that all turquoise car right in front of me. Oh, Pete taps out. Adam to the point.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Pete St. Lawrence, Adam Rush, and David Helstern.
There you go, Pete. Finesse, buddy. All right, Adam leading them around. Pete in the 2. We got a battle for the lead shaping up here. Through the infield they go. Adam and Pete. Down the straightaway they go. Pete to the inside.
Adam Rush,
Pete's going to take the lead.
David Jones.
Let's see if Adam can answer back. All right, Pete out front. Adam's still right in it, only 3.1 back.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Pete St. Lawrence, Adam Rush, and David Jones.
All right, guys, 40 seconds left to go. Your leader, that all turquoise car. Go, Pete. Through the infield he goes.
Jolene Joe Graf Bowers.
8.
Go Pete.
Go,
7,
Pete.
Jolene
6,
Joe Graf
5,
Bowers.
4.
Go Pete.
3, 2, 1. Pete St. Lawrence done.
Pete, you are done.
David Helstern done. David Jones done. All drivers
All
are
right,
finished.
that's the race.
Adam
Pete's
Rush
going to
done.
take the W. Davey finishes in the 2, Adam in the 3, David in the 4. The question on everybody's mind right now is, Pete, where the hell did that come from? Pete puts himself 4th overall. Yo. Yeah, I see that. They're not too aggressive, so you can actually drive the thing. All right, guys.
Up next,
Race number 2.
Race number 2. Spec 4 Tech Heat 2 of 2. Race
Hector,
order is
Pauly, Scrappy, Mike
Hector,
Jones, and
Sir
Andrew.
Flips-a-Lot, Lozano, Pauly, Fireball, Pauly, Scrappy Riggin, Mike Jones, Andrew Kotrick, Pauly, Fireball, Pauly, Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano.
All right. Need some marshals out here. I got David out here. Thank you, sir.
Mike Jones,
I got Adam out here. Thank you. Need 2 more. I got Davy
Andrew
Jones
Kotrick.
out here. Need 1 more by me. Looking for Rich, maybe? Yeah. What'd you break? I can resolder that wire for you. I'll take a look at it here in a second. All right, guys. Scrappy. Here comes Scrappy. Somebody buy Davy's F1 car yet? No.
Scrappy riggin.
What's wrong with it? Mm. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grade them up. Hector, Paulie in the 2, Scrappy in the 3, Mike Jones in the 4, Andrew in the 5. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. All right, Hector out front. Scrappy in the 2. Mike Jones in the 3, Paulie in the 4, Andrew in the 5.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, Paulie up to the 3. Mike Jones slips down to the 4.
Daniel Tilden. Let's go Airwolf. Daniel Tilden. Let's go Airwolf.
Airwolf. It's Andrew. All right, guys. Hector, Scrappy, Paulie, Mike Jones, and Andrew. That's the running order. 2 down, 3 to go, guys. 2 down, 3 to go.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Paulie, Fireball, Paulie.
All right.
Daniel Tilden. Andrew Kotvert.
Yep.
Daniel Tilden. Andrew Kotvert.
All right, guys. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Three in, 2 to go, guys. Hector, Scrappy, Paulie, Mike Jones, and Andrew.
Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
Daniel Tilden. Love you announcements. Daniel Tilden. Love you announcements.
All right, guys. 135 left to go in this one. We got Hector out front. Down the straightaway he goes.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, Scrappy and Polly battling it out. Through the infield they go. Polly goes a little wide, gets in the loose stuff. "25 seconds left to go." All right.
10, 9, 8.
Polly to the
7,
inside.
6.
Oh, he shoots it
5,
wide. Oh, he hits
4,
a 25-pound dumbbell.
2, 1. Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done. Mike Jones done.
And here comes Andrew and Scrappy.
Andrew Kotrick done. All
All
drivers
right, guys,
are
that's the
finished.
race. Hector is going to take the
Scrappy
W.
Riggin done.
Scrappy finishes in the 2, Polly in the 3, Mike Jones in the 4, Andrew in the 5. All right, drivers, go and put your cars back. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 3. Euro Truck. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Cale Merritt, John Calvin, Andrew Kotrick. John Calvin. Cale Merritt. Andrew Kotrick.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and grid them up. Kale on the point, John in the 2, Andrew in the 3. I need a marshal on my end. Thank you, Rich. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got a grid. We're going to go on the tone.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, Andrew Kotrick, and John Calvin. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, Andrew Kotrick, and John Calvin. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, Andrew Kotrick, and John Calvin. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Cale Merritt, Andrew Kotrick, and John Calvin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Calvin done. Kale Merritt done. All drivers are finished. Andrew Kodrick done.
All right, guys, that's the race. Kale's going to take the W. Andrew in the 2, John in the 3. All right, guys, go ahead and put your trucks up.
Up
Come
next,
right back out here in
race
Marshall.
number 4.
17.5 pan car. Let's get him out there.
17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Senzo Reyes, Rob Apfelbaum, George Foy, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, Rob Apfelbaum. Blaine Shabarth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Senzo Reyes. George Foy.
All right, guys, need some marshals out here. Need one more. Probably one more marshal out here. Yep, thanks, Adam. Right there at the end of the straightaway. All right, guys. Senzo is your current TQ. Senzo and only Senzo on the tone. Everybody else, wait till I call your name. Senzo, less than 5. Rob, George, Sal, and Blaine. Yeah, I think it's on there pretty good, Rich. Thank you. Maybe put some tape or something over it. I haven't cut the connector back a little bit. No problem.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
Like if you turn 90 degrees, then 30 feet down the road, you're going to be a lot slower than the other guy who doesn't turn 90 degrees. You know what I mean?
After 2 minutes, The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Appfelbaum.
All right, Sal out front. Senzo in the 2. Senzo 6 seconds behind Sal. Rob in the 3, 1.7 behind Senzo. George in the 4. And looks like Blaine's having some issues. All right, Sal is on a new TQ run by about 4 laps. Here comes Blaine. Blaine's about to show us how it's done here.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Appfelbaum.
All right, guys. Sal, Senzo, Rob, George, Blaine. Oh. Blaine tried to get out of the way.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Appfelbaum. After 5 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Appfelbaum. After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Appfelbaum.
All right, guys. 1:35 left to go.
1 minute
After
left.
7
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Rob Apfelbaum.
All right, guys. Sal out front. Senzo in the 2, Rob in the 3, George in the 4, Blaine in the 5. All
10,
right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, keep them going, keep them going.
1. Senzo Reyes done.
Senzo got caught. Keep going, George.
Rob Apfelbaum done. Blaine Shabarth
And
done.
there's George.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done.
All right,
All drivers
Sal's
are
going to take the
finished.
W.
George
Does
Foy done.
reset TQ. Senzo finishes in the 2, Rob in the 3, George in the 4, Blaine in the 5. All right, guys, going to put your cars back. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up
F1
next,
cars.
Race number 5. Formula 1. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly. Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin.
All right, Jason Smith is your current TQ in F1. All right. And here comes Paulie. Can I get a marshal on my end? George, can you marshal right in front of me? Right here. Or Sal's got it. You can stay down there. Right there. You ain't got to go far. 3-5. Sounds like those are rookie numbers, man. I'm on a 2.0.
Polly, Fireball,
I got
Polly.
a drag motor in there. With a 12S LiPo. It's about carrying speed at the beginning. The beginning of straightaway will determine how fast you are in the middle at the end of the straightaway. So if you carry more speed at the beginning, it multiplies it through the middle and the end. All right, guys. Jason and only Jason on the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Jason, less than 5. Jeff. Paulie. All right, guys. Everybody's on the clock. Did you guys watch the Roar Nationals, the 17.5 Pan Car finals? It's weird. Like, they're all really close, right? Because it's the Nationals. But when they go down the straightaway, everybody is within 2 inches of the inside pipe for some reason. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's protecting the inside line. But it's weird. Like every one of them, it's like this freight train going down straightaway. Everybody is within 2 inches of the inside pipe, and I'm like, you guys, it's a 10-foot
After
straightaway.
left,
I mean, you
the
got
top
9
drivers
other
are
feet to
Jason
work
Smith,
with, guys.
Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
What's that? Which one? The CRC? All right, guys. 2 in, 3 to go.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly. After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
All right, guys. Jason, Jeff. Oh, watch the sweeper. We are clear. Jason is on a new TQ pace by about a whole lap. Jason's got that F1 car dialed in. All right, guys. 15 seconds left to go. Keep going until she says you are done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep them going, keep them going. Jason, you got caught. Jeff and Polly still on the clock. All right, that's a race.
Jeff Benjamin done. All drivers are finished.
Jason's going to take the W and
Polly,
reset TQ.
Fireball, Polly done.
Jeff finishes in the 2, Polly in the 3. All right, guys, go and put your cars back. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up next.
Actually, I need some volunteer marshals. I need 3 volunteers out here.
21.5 touring. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is George Foy, Phil Clough, Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly. Jason Smith. Phil Clow.
All right, looking for George, Jeff, and Paulie.
Polly, Fireball, Polly. Jeff Benjamin. George Foy.
All right, I got a big grid. I need some marshals. I need 2 more marshals, guys. Oh, I got Adam out here, sir. I need 1 in the middle. 1 volunteer for the middle. Thank you, Rich. Careful out there, Rich. All right, guys. George and only George is going to go on the tone. Everybody else, wait till I call your name. George, less than 5. Phil. Jason. Jeff. Paulie. All right. Everybody's on the clock. All right, guys. 1 in, 4 to go. 1 in, 4 to go. Hey, Sal.
After 1 minute left,
Hey, Sal.
the top drivers are Jason Smith,
Sal
Phil
DeFazio.
Clow, and George Foy.
Hey, come here for a second. Oh, end of the straightaway. Come take a look at this. All right, guys. 3:35 left to go. See, watch this. 17-5. Nationals.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jason Smith, George Foy, and Phil Clow.
All right, guys. 2:15 left to go. Jason, George, Phil. That's the running order. George 1.8 behind Jason. Phil 4.1 behind George. Jeff, 11.6 behind Phil.
2 minutes
After
3
left.
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Jason Smith, George Foy, and Phil Clough.
All right, guys. 102 left to go.
1 minute
After
left. 4
left.
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Jason Smith, George Foy, and Phil Clough.
Jason, George, and Phil. George, 3.9 behind Jason. Oh. 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 Your leader's getting into trouble here. This might change things up here. Jason leading him around. George 2 seconds behind him. Phil
10,
in the
9,
3.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Good job, Phil.
1.
That's how it's done.
George Foy done. Phil
All
Clough
right,
done.
guys.
Jeff Benjamin done.
Jason's still on the clock.
Jason Smith done. All
All right,
drivers
that's a
are
race.
finished.
Jason's going to take
Pauly,
the W.
Fireball.
George
Pauly
finishes
done.
in the 2, Phil in the 3, Jeff in the 4, Pauly in the 5. Mr. Davy Jones.
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is John Carpenter. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Rob Apfelbaum. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Rob Apfelbaum. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
Need a racer's minute, Sal? We're going to let a few minutes go by and see if John can get his battery charged. Sal needs a racer's minute. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Sal. 2 minutes for Sal. So track is open.
Blaine Shabarth.
Oh, God.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, John.
John Carpenter.
Can we get maybe a marshal in the middle by the pole, please? Okay, thank you, Jeff. Do you need another lap or two, John? Okay. Running order will be John, Corey, Sal, Blaine, then Rob. John will go on the tone. And Corey, Sal, Blaine, and Rob. All right, we're coming up on 50 seconds in. Running order. Corey, John, Sal, Blaine, and Rob. 7 minutes left.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, John Carpenter, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Corey has tickled that 7-second mark. He's at a 7.990. John Carpenter's tickling that 7-second. He's at an 8.026. Sal's fastest lap is an 8.319. That was just his fastest lap right there. Blaine, you got a fast lap of an 8.521. And Rob, you're at that 8.893 for a fast lap. So, John, you're about 1.9 seconds behind
After
Corey.
2 minutes, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, John Carpenter, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Sal, you're about 2.7 seconds behind John. Picked up the pace a little bit. Corey's pace right now is a 59.802. John, you're pushing about 3.3 seconds behind Corey. Sal, you're pushing right there at about 4 seconds behind that, John.
5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, John Carpenter, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
So large carnage going on by the driver's stand here. With that carnage, John has jumped up into that number 1 spot. Corey sitting right about 1.166 seconds behind. Sal, you're in the 3rd. Blaine, you're in the 4th. Rob, you're in the 5th. At least you're not a week behind, Rob. You're right in there. You know, it's not bad.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth,
You
John
got it
Carpenter,
underneath
and
a half
Sal,
a second.
Throttle Master, DeFazio.
With 3:45 left to go. That's your leaders right there in the infield. John's in the white, Corey in the orange. Coming up on 3:20 left, 3:20. Coming up on your leaders are coming up on you right now.
3 minutes left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, John Carpenter, and Sal,
Corey got mixed
Throttle
up
Master,
in that little one.
DeFazio.
That cost him a few tenths of a second. He's 1.4 seconds behind now with 2:30 left to go. The pace is down by a lap. It's top pace right now by John of 58.808. Corey's at a 57.801. Sal, you're at a 56.808. Blaine, you're at 52.806. And Rob, you're at a 47.810. It broke?
2 minutes left. After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
You got it underneath that second. You're like 0.6 of a second behind him right now. And John's dealing with a little bit of traffic. Looks like he got through it. Now Corey's going to be next. Coming up on 1:15 left. One minute.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Thirty seconds. Looks like John's battery is going to hold out.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Carpenter done. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth done. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's
Blaine
a
Shubarth
race.
done.
All right, guys, that concludes round number 2. Give me a couple minutes here. I will get the main sorted for us.
Up next, race number 1. Spec 4 Tech B main. Race order is David Helstern, Rich Rider.
All right. Race number 1, Davy Jones, Adam, Andrew, David, and Rich. You guys are up here in about 4 minutes. 4-minute call, guys. 4-minute call. Davy, Adam, Andrew, and Davy, Adam, Andrew, David, and Rich. You guys are up here in 4 minutes.
Adam Rush. David Helstern. Rich Rider. Andrew Kotrick. David Jones.
All right, guys. Race number 1. It's go time. Let's go ahead and grid them up. Need some marshals out here. 13.5 pen car, guys. I got Davy Jones as your BQ tonight. Adam starting right behind him in 2. Andrew in the 3. David in 4. Rich in the 5. Looking for somebody in the middle, somebody on my end, and somebody on the far end. Here comes Blaine. Here comes Sal. Looking for Rob. Looking for John. Okay, where's Rob at? Oh, need one on my end. Kale, you got it? Yep, yeah, right here. Yep, perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. I got some of your grids. We're going to go on the tone. Oh, we got carnage.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are David Jones, Andrew Kotrick, and Adam Rush.
All right, guys. Davy Jones leading them around. That all orange car. Davy fixed something on that thing. He's not traction rolling anymore.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are David Jones, Andrew Kotrick, and Adam Rush.
Oh. All right. Davy, Adam, Andrew, David. That's the running order. Adam, 7.8 behind Davy. Andrew, 0.6 behind Adam. That's the closest battle on the track. Adam and Andrew.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are David Jones, Adam Rush, and Andrew Kotrick. 2
After
minutes
4
left.
minutes.
The top drivers are David Jones, Adam Rush, and Andrew Kotrick.
All right, guys, 1:45 left to go. Davey, Andrew, Adam only 1.6 behind Andrew. $130 left to go in this one. All right, guys. 5 in, 1 to go. Just wait for it, Rich. Wait.
1 minute, 5
Go,
minutes,
go.
1 second. The top drivers are David Jones, Andrew Kotrick, and Adam Rush.
All right, guys. 50 seconds left to go. Davy Jones leading them around. Andrew 13 seconds back. Adam 3 seconds behind Andrew. $30 seconds left to go in this one. Thank you, Adam.
10, 9,
Oh.
8,
There we go.
7, 6,
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, keep 'em going, keep 'em
1.
going.
Rich Ryder done. Andrew Kotrick done.
All right. Davy Jones
Adam
is
Rush
going to take
done.
the W.
David Jones done.
Andrew finishes in the
drivers are
2.
finished.
Adam in the 3. Rich in the
David
4.
Hellstrom
David in the
done.
5. All right, I need David, Andrew, and Adam to stay up here. We will hand you your cars. Just park them right in front of me.
Up next, race number 2. Spec 4 Tech A main. Race order is Hector, Sir Flips a lot, Lozano, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Scrappy Riggin,
I disregard this
Mike
message
Jones,
here.
Pete St. Lawrence, Mike Jones. Up next, race number 1. Spec 4
All right,
Tech B
Spec
main.
4 Tech A main.
order
Hector,
is
Paulie, Scrappy,
David
Mike
Jones,
Jones, and Pete.
Adam Rush, Andrew Kotrick, David Hellstern, Rich Ryder. Up next, race number 2. Spec 4 Tech A main. Race order is Hector, Sir Flips a lot, Lozano,
Hector,
Paulie,
Paulie, Scrappy, Mike
Fireball,
Jones, and
Paulie,
Pete.
Scrappy Riggin, Mike Jones, Pete St. Lawrence, Mike Jones.
All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. Oh, I need, can you guys check in one more time? Everybody do one lap for me.
Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Scrappy Riggin. Pete St. Lawrence.
All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got some grids. We're going to go on the tone.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Mike Jones.
All right, guys. 130 in, 430 to go. Hector out front. Paulie in the 2. Scrappy right behind Paulie. Mike Jones up to the 3. Scrappy slips down to the 4. Pete in the 5. Pete's still in it, only 4 seconds behind Scrappy.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano, Scrappy Riggin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano, Polly, Fireball, Polly, and Scrappy Riggin. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips-a-Lot, Lozano, Polly, Fireball, Polly, and Scrappy Riggin.
All right, guys, 125 left to go. Hector, Pauly, Scrappy, Mike Jones.
After 5 minutes, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano, Pauly, Fireball, Pauly, and Scrappy Riggin.
Did that work? All right, guys, 20 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, keep them going, keep them going.
Hector, Sir Flips a Lot, Lozano done. Scrappy Riggin done.
All
Mike Jones
right,
done.
Hector is going to take the W.
All drivers are
Pauly
finished.
finishes in the 2, Scrappy in the
Pauly,
3, Mike Jones in the
Fireball,
4.
Pauly done.
Hector, Pauly, and Scrappy, please stay up here. There's good margin in 1RC. I know. 1RC's good. And I told Davey I was going to. All right, guys.
Up next,
Euro
race number 3.
Truck.
Euro Truck. A main.
Got a long way
Race
to go
order is
and a short
Cale
time to
Merritt,
get there.
Andrew Kotrick, John Calvin. John Calvin.
Robert S. Plana. What's up, everyone?
What's up, Robbie?
Robert S.
Cale
Plana.
Merritt.
What's up, everyone?
Look, everybody, it's Robbie. After he abandoned all of us to go to some beach in Hawaii. All right. Andrew. How you looking, Andrew? Oh, he's getting his body on. He's good to go. Robbie's going to come back some surfer dude, man. He's like, hey, man, let's hit the waves, bro. Totally. Point Blank is my favorite movie, bro. Johnny Utah.
Robert S. Plana. LMAO, yep, all done here. Robert S. Plana. LMAO, yep, all done here.
All done there. So you'll be here for track change tomorrow morning? All right. All right, Andrew's coming out here.
Robert S. Plana. I wish. Robert S. Plana.
Andrew
wish.
All
Kocher.
right, let's go ahead and grade them up, guys. Kale is your TQ. Andrew starting right behind him in 2. John in the 3. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. I got some grids. We're going to go on the tone. Oh. All right, guys, we got a busy next few days. We got racing on Thursday, racing on Saturday, racing on Sunday, and we're running our oval on Sunday, and then oval on next Tuesday.
Robert S. Plana. The driver area camera view is cool.
After 1 minute,
Yeah,
5 minutes,
Robert
the
I had
top
it set up.
drivers are Kale
Figured
Merritt,
I'd give
John
it a
Driver
shot.
Calvin,
area
and Andrew
camera view
Kocher.
is cool.
It doesn't impede any of the tracks, so I was like, yeah, let me put it there. All right, Kale out front. Andrew in the 2 spot. John in the 3. John right behind Andrew. Two and 3 battling it out. John and Andrew. Oh.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Kale Merritt, Andrew Kocher, and John Calvin. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Kale Merritt, Andrew Kocher, and John Calvin.
All right, guys. 2:45 left to go. Kale, Andrew, John. John only 3 seconds behind Andrew. They're still battling it out there. Ooh, John goes wide. Andrew goes wide. Oh, Andrew on his lid. Here comes John. All right, guys. 4 in, 2 to go. Can Andrew hold off John for 2 more minutes?
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Kale Merritt, Andrew Kocher, and John Calvin.
John to the 2. Here comes Andrew. Oh, John taps out. Andrew back to the 2. John goes way wide. They get into each other. Kale's like, I want nothing to do with this. Go, go, go. Game on. 125. Oh, Andrew taps. Oh, John, out of the park. Go, go, go. Run her till she don't run no more.
One minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Cale Merritt, Andrew Kotrick, and John Calvin.
All right, 50 seconds left to go.
Rush me Waba Bosworth. Love you daddy so much from Ellie Redheart.
Love you too, Ellie
Rush me
Bailey.
Waba Bosworth. Love you daddy so much from Ellie Redheart.
I'll bring you home a candy, Ellie Belly. What do you want? You want a push pop, Ellie? Or a ring pop? All right, Andrew and John still battling it out.
Rush me
10,
Waba Bosworth.
8, 7,
No.
6,
Rush me Waba
5,
Bosworth.
4,
No.
3, 2.
Keep him going, keep him
One.
going. Andrew, you
Kotrick
got
done.
caught.
Cale Merritt done.
Oh, the body finally came off. And here comes John.
All drivers
All
are
right, guys.
finished.
Kale's going to take the W.
John
John in the
Calvin
2, Andrew in the 3.
Rush me Waba Bosworth. I want Nutella. Rush me Waba Bosworth. I want Nutella.
Decided to give a real paint job a shot for once. Let me transition races and I'll be right with you. All right, guys. Race number 4. Let's get them out there.
Next, race number 4. 17.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, Rob Apfelbaum, George Foy, Blaine Shabarth, George Foy, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth, Senzo Reyes.
All right, need some marshals from that last race, except for John.
If you were in the last race, we need you out
I
here
got
to
Andrew.
marshal.
I got Kale. I need one
Marshals,
volunteer
Marshals.
right here in front of me, Rich. No, but I'll be there as soon as I start this race.
Rob App Fellbaum.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Sal on the point. Senzo in the 2, Rob in the 3, George in the 4, Blaine in the 5. All right. Marshals, get ready. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. 17.5 pan car, A main. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Oh.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
All right. Sal leading them around. Coming up on Rob. Rob, got to let him go. There you go. Blaine in a 2, 4.5 back. Senzo only 4/10 behind Blaine. That's the battle to watch, too. Oh, Senzo. I mean, the white and red car.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
Did you tweak something, George? Yeah. All right, Sal out front. His next victim's going to be Senzo. All right, guys.
5 minutes left. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
All right, Sal, Blaine, Senzo. Senzo's still right there, only 1.2 behind Blaine. Those guys are having a good fight here.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
Yeah, get it. There we go. All right. Senzo 9/10 behind Blaine. They're going to be coming up on Rob. Oh, behind you, Kale. Oh. All right. Senzo and Blaine. 3 to go. Can Blaine hold them off?
3 minutes
It's
left.
one thing
1
to catch
second.
them. It's another
The
thing to
top
pass
drivers
them.
are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
And then here comes Sal. Sound to complicate matters. Oh, no. All right, guys. 2:10 left to go.
After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
150 left to go. Senzo 3/10 behind Blaine. Sal says, I'm just going to watch this. $1:15 left to go. Senzo right behind Blaine. Looking inside, looking outside. Oh! Still plenty of time. We still got a whole minute left.
1 minute 7 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes.
All right, Rob, 2 and 3 coming up on you. Senzo goes underneath Rob. All right, Senzo, 30 seconds. Time to be aggressive. You still got it. He could tap.
Ten, 9, 8.
All right, keep him
7,
going, keep him going.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blaine Shabarth
All
done.
right, that's a race.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. Senzo Reyes done.
Sal's going to take the W.
Rob
Blaine
Feldbaum
finishes in the
done.
2, Senzo in
All
the 3,
drivers
Rob
are
in the 4,
finished.
George in the 5.
George Foy done.
All right, guys.
Up next, race number 5. Formula 1. A main. Race order is Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Jason Smith.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Jason on the point, Jeff in the 2, Polly in the 3. All right, Jason's been dominant in this class all night. Just been close. All right, need 3 marshals out here, guys. 3 of you from that last one.
If you were in the last race, we need you out here to marshal. Marshals, marshals, marshals.
Far end for me, Senzo. And there's Rob. All right, we're good to go. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. All right, let's see if Jeff and Polly got anything for Jason this round.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, everybody's starting to stretch out here. Jason, Jeff, Polly. All right, guys, 3:15 left to go.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
Now it's the rubber. This is the rubber on the carpet. Yeah. All right, 2:20 left to go.
2
After
minutes
4
left.
minutes
1 second. The top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly. One minute
After
left.
5
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Jason Smith, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
All right, guys, 50 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Benjamin done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done.
All right, guys,
All
that's the race.
drivers are
Jason's going
finished.
to take it. Jeff in the 2, Paulie in
Jason
the
Smith
3.
done.
All right, guys, race number 6. Let's get him out there.
Up next, race number 6. 21.5 Touring. A main. Race order is George Foy, Jason Smith, Phil Clow, Jeff Benjamin,
All right.
Polly, Fireball.
Any
Polly.
available marshals need you out here. You got right in front of me, Rich. All right.
George Foy.
I got Davey out here. I got Rich out here. I got Sal. Thank you, sir.
Jeff Benjamin, Jason Smith, Phil Clow.
Tyler McGill. You guys get transponder
We
in?
did not.
Tyler McGill. You guys get transponder in?
We did not. Where are you at, Tyler? You're supposed to be here, man. How we looking, Polly? Polly's getting ready. Here he comes.
Polly, Fireball,
All right,
Polly.
guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Polly's got to have that body back at the Smithsonian by midnight, so. All right, guys, I got Marshalls. I almost got Marshalls. Senzo's coming. There you go. I got Marshalls. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. All right, Jason and Phil battling it out for 2 and 3.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are George Foy, Jason Smith, and Phil Clough.
All right, George, Jason, Phil. All right, 4:20 left to go, guys. 4:20.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are George Foy, Jason Smith, and Phil Clough. After 3 minutes left, 1 second, the top drivers are George Foy, Jason Smith, and Phil Clough.
Robert S. Plana.
2 minutes
After
left.
Let's
4
go,
minutes, 1
George.
second. The top
Robert
drivers
S.
are George
Plana.
Foy, Jason Smith,
Let's
and
go,
Phil
George.
Clough. 1 minute after left. 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are George Foy, Jason Smith, and Phil Clough.
All right, guys, 40 seconds. Jason only 2.6 behind George. That's the closest battle out there. George, Jason, Phil.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. George Foy done. Jeff Benjamin done. Jason Smith done.
And here comes
Polly,
Phil. All right, guys, that's a
Fireball.
race.
Polly
George
done.
is going to take it.
All drivers are finished.
Jason finishes 3 seconds
Phil
back.
Clough
Phil
done.
in the 3, Jeff in the 4, Polly in the 5.
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. John Carpenter. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Rob Apfelbaum. John Carpenter.
Yes.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
There's no Rob. Okay. So Corey the 1, John 2, Sal 3, Blaine 4. Okay. Oh yeah. Marshall's volunteers. One in the middle for sure. One on the end. Jeff, you want to catch that in for me? Thank you, sir. We go on the tone. Man, that's fast. Oh. Whoa, wheel off, wheel off. Damage, watch the end, watch the end. Well, John turned his thing into a trike. He's got 3 wheels.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Blaine Shabarth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Fast lap. Corey's already in the 7s. He put down a 7.948. Next fastest is Sal. He put down an 8.211. Blaine, you got an 8.418. Coming up on 6 minutes left. 2 down with 6 to go.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Blaine Shabarth, and Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Sal, your looks like you're right at about just 0.4 of a second behind Blaine. Oh. That's the battle out there. That's second and third. The fox and the hound right there, man. Smooth. Five minutes left.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Fastest laps have not changed. Pace. Corey's on pace for a 58.804. Sal's on pace for a 54.806. And Blaine, you're on pace for a 53.804. It's amazing how they can
4
just
minutes,
hook
1 second.
up out there.
The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Coming up on 3:30, 3:30 left.
Three minutes 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Fastest laps have not changed. Still, Corey's got that 7.948 with 2:30 to go. See if he can squeeze a little more out of that track. Coming up on that 2-minute mark, 2-minute warning. Ooh,
2 minutes left. After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Blaine, that only puts you like about 4 seconds behind Sal now. .120, coming up on 120 left. Coming up on 1 minute. One more minute.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Shucks. Coming up on 30 seconds. $15.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth done. All drivers are finished. Blaine Shabarth done.
All right, that's a race.
Thank you, Davey. You want to take a picture for you? Oh, yeah, please. Hey, you want to drive this thing? Still got punch in there. Okay, sure. Yeah, good night, Davey. It's probably a little pushy compared to what you're used to. I like brake. All right, guys, that concludes our race program. Yeah. Oh, Davey's got you. Or somebody, Scrappy's got you. All right, we are racing on Thursday off-road, and then Saturday
Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. 8-7. 8-7. 8-4. 8-6. 8-5. 8-4. 8-6. 8-4. 9-3.
'Cause You hanging out, Scrappy? Where's Phil? Oh. I suppose we'll hang out with Phil too. I'm coming.